Welcome to the there's a massive pile of motors, but my camera's blaring. You can see they're all different sizes, a massive lineup of motors, building up different things I took apart. Can you see all that? And I got that Husqvarna engine, that's a petrol motor. All these different sized motors we're going to have a look at today, guys. And this is my channel. So, if I wondered, and you wondered, how many piles of motors we have, I'm going to count on this lineup. Here. First motor in this lineup. This probably DC motor I've took off a DC car. This motor belonged to a DC Motors. They're not very heavy. Next, we had a DC motor what came off probably a dryer, but I don't know. Next in the lineup, we have this AA DC motor. These are the DC motors what came off EC cars, and this one came off an EC car. Next, we have another motor. This motor is imagined in my lineup for years and years, because this motor has been all the way to the lineup. That's what motor I've seen. Next in the lineup, we have this motor what came off a water pump. Well, we have a couple of water pump motors right over there, but I was wondering if my channel is, so that's what's the motor in my lineup. Next in the lineup is this WLA 17.7 motor. These motors were installed in the Beast. This is medium, and that is a medium sized. So yeah, so to put this back in my lineup, I'm just going to put them like that. Next in the lineup is what I got. Is this main water pump motor. Another water pump motor. This was resolved on the B. Next, we have another motor which is the same as that, but different with them copper brushes around it. As you can see, it has a metal frame like that, and it is exactly the same. Next, we have this big beast in the lineup. This was taking off a washing machine, as you can see. That motor has been taken off a washing machine. This is absolutely taken off a washing machine. That motor is exsolved for a lineup. Next in the lineup, we have this motor. Can you turn it down a little bit? So yeah, this is what I call it. So that is what's in the lineup. Next, what we have in the lineup, well, I'll go for that next. Okay. What we have in the lineup is a motor. This motor, I don't know where it was taking off, but I don't know if it was taking off or if it was taking off the machine, but that is a normal sized motor, and that's my favourite motor in the lineup, you see. Just stop throwing pillows on the floor. So yeah, that is the big beast in my lineup. Next in the lineup, just like that one over there, in my first lineup, is this. So this motor was installed in my lineup, and I can't just believe it, but it was in my lineup. Next in the lineup is, we have another motor, and it's a little bit broke, and that's the copper brushes around it. That's what it is. And next, we have this motor what came off a printer. That's what motor we had. And next, in the lineup, we got another DC motor, just like that, but similar. And next, we have this toy DC motor, and that was exalted in the lineup with my others. And that is a window wiper motor, as you can see if we zoom in. See? Next, we have that toy DC motor. And then next we have another toy DC motor. So we've got two of them, which is what's in my lineup. So if I just try and get more. And next in the lineup is this beast here. That is an engine. Can you stop throwing pillows on the floor? So yeah, this is my bigger beast in my lineup. And then we got here is another toy DC motor. And that was exalted for the lineup, as you can see. So yeah, next in the lineup is we have this toy DC motor. This was exalted in my lineup. More exalted problems in shower pumps. So that is another water pump motor. And I got some water pump motors. And I got one over there and some over there. Anyway, we're up to this. So yeah, next in the lineup is we got a DC motor, 17.7 motor. This was exalted in the lineup. Oh God, Katie, don't ruin that lineup. And also, after that, we're up to this round motor here. So this round motor is more likely. Next in my lineup is what we got is another toy DC motor. So that is exalted for my lineup. 17.4 volts, that is. So that is. Next, we have another DC motor, and that is the same as that. So they both look the same, original. And then next in my lineup is you got this hair dryer motor. This probably came out of a hair dryer. I don't know why. This motor was exalted for the problem. Next, we have another water pump motor, and these motors were exalted in the problem. Next in my lineup is another water pump motor. So that is another. Yeah. Right, now what we're up to is another washing machine motor. These were exalted in the lineup for more in the resolve problems, more than likely. And then next in my lineup, I've got this big beast, as you can see. And then next we have this problem motor, and that is burnt out, but I'll keep it for my lineup. And then next we're up to them little teeny tiny motors what I got here. Now these were taking off a toy like that, where it's a little teeny tiny toy. So I'll resolve that problem with all of my motors here. And next we've got here is a motor, but I can't move it because it will spoil my lineup. So there's my motor number 1 Precision, and that is my first lineup. Next we have this WA DC motor. I don't know what solves this, but I don't know what Zolf that is, which motor it is. And then next, we have that DC motor in the lineup. And the lineup is for the Packer Gene lineup, but any lineups are motors. And then next, we have 2 DC motors, what look the same as that, but 2 DC4 motors, and 2 DC4 motors, 2 DC4 motors, that cat scratches all the time, and it hurts, so I'll move him out the way. Kitty, no, don't bite these. Kitty, no, don't scratch. No scratching. Can you stop him? Right. So yeah, next in the lineup we got 2 drill motors. They're both the same as them. These are big beasts. I don't know what direction this, but I don't mind. And then next in the lineup is I got this direct drive motor here. These are very quiet motors I ever seen on Earth. Yeah. Next we have a DC motor, a snap circuit one. This was solved in my lineup. And then next we have this air horn motor and then a water pump motor. So we're up to the air horn motor. And that is a spare motor. And then we're up to the water pump motor. And then next we have this DC motor, another one. And then actually we have a vacuum motor here. These were exhaust motors on the B. I don't know what I took it off. A vacuum motor and that is. And then next in the lineup we got this 4-beast vacuum motor, the brush roll, it turns the brush roll. And then next we have this exhaust beast motor. And that was taking off a power washer. I don't know which is which. Then next in my lineup is some of them couple of Draper pump motors, another water pump motor, and these Draper motors, so there's 2 water pump motors. Next in the lineup we got another DC motor what came off DC car. I don't know what's more like it. And then we got this round motor here. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more about it, just click on the like and like my channel. And I'll be piling up these motors for the next video, guys, okay? So thank you, everyone. So see you next time. Bye!